Hey guys, Joyfield Gamer here, and today we are doing part 6, if I remember correctly, of what if Izuku was isekaid to Naruto. And what we are doing for this, well, of course it's part 6, and where we last left off was when Izuku, Naruto were fighting. It's like the pain arc, pretty much. Everything happened as canon with the inclusion of Izuku pretty much also dying. But you guys might be confusing. What if he dies? Doesn't that mean like the tailed beast dies as well? But Izuku didn't die completely. It's mostly because the same thing happened as canon. It's like when he came back to life, you know? So pretty much Izuku and Naruto were pretty much mourning the death of their sensei, Jiraiya, sadly. And because of this, they became closer. They became closer as brothers, you know? So and also, if you guys don't know, if you're new to this part, Izuku and Karin, yes, Karin Uzumaki, is dating Izuku. And Naruto is starting to hang out more with Hinata, and mostly because he needs someone right there. But I digress, and we continue. I'm just gonna say that I don't know I'm just gonna say that we're gonna skip a few months maybe, because I don't know I haven't seen all of the Naruto, but I do remember the fight with Sasuke and Itachi, so I'm gonna add that before anything else. So pretty much, okay, sorry. I was trying to remember a bit. I only remember a little bit, not that much. But so I remember, let's go to Sasuke's point of view. Okay? With Sasuke pretty much doing the same thing, everything goes the same thing as canon. With pretty much Sasuke, we're gonna go to the end of where Sasuke finishes fighting Itachi, with Sasuke saying, "So, why won't you die?" Pretty much just the same. I don't remember what he said completely. If I say it wrong, just put it in the comments if I said it wrong, but I digress. Pretty much same thing, same thing as canon. And pretty much Itachi showed the same thing what he showed Izuku. And Sasuke, when he finishes seeing what Itachi did, even the part where Izuku came there and pretty much stood up to him, even knowing that he can die, and knowing that Itachi gave it to him because of the future of the Uchiha clan, can rest easy, knowing that it's on someone as good-hearted and good-willed, like Izuku, is here to help. Sasuke knowing this. Sadly, the same thing as canon happens. Itachi dies. Everything is canon. But the thing is, before Madara or Obito appeared, Sasuke had a bit of a flashback saying, being thrown a letter, and Izuku says, "You can do whatever you want to that letter, but once you finish killing your brother and something happens, you'll know. Read this after you do it. It'll set things straight, so you won't be confused." And then Sasuke remembers it, and then frantically goes to look for the letter, and then he just says, Where is it? Frantically looking for it. And then he finds it, and then he says, and he puts it in, you know how he holds it in front of him and says, breathing heavily and shaking a little bit because he doesn't know what he'll find in this letter. So then Sasuke opens the letter and he says, "Okay, let's see this." And sorry if you're hearing sound in the background. It's just some trucks and cars. So pretty much, I digress. We hear Sasuke reading it, but then it turns into Izuku's voice saying, "Hey Sasuke, if you're reading this, that means you killed your brother. And I don't know how to say this, but if he showed you visions, then pretty much showed you the reason behind why he had to do this. I don't know if he told you the reason why he did it and why he had one condition to be able to do it, but you might have these feelings of regrets, sorrow, or whatever, but understand this. The path of revenge. I have a question before anything else for clearing it out. What do you feel? Do you feel happy, angry, resentment still? You are not satisfied. What is it you feel? Was it worth it? For leaving everything behind? Please know this. You may be far beyond the darkness, but do you think that's gonna stop us from bringing you back to the village? With Sasuke just saying, these idiots will only not give up. He was about to rip it, but then something told him to not, and just keep reading. And he says, and I bet you're saying, like, you're just saying, these idiots, aren't they giving up? With Sasuke shocked, saying, how did he? With Izuku saying, even before you say anything, I know how you think, Mr. Emo, okay? Just calm down first. You have to think rationally, not just by hatred or feelings or anything. You have to understand why. He did this because he cared for you. He cared more for your life than anything in the world. He wanted you to live a life. He wished that this didn't happen. He wished that everything was different. He wanted you to feel free like a regular person, but if this inner conflict risen up to the and destroyed the village, everything would have went worse. War would have happened again within the village, and not just that, it would have destroyed Konoha. And I understand you say you don't care what happens to Konoha now, but your brother does care. He loved Konoha. He loved how peaceful it was before the Nine-Tails attacked. But besides that, he cares for you above anything else within his own life, within everything in Konoha. He cared for you because you gave him a reason to live, a purpose. You gave him something that nothing in this world could. I wish the hatred would be gone and everything would be normal, but nothing in this world is easy. It's almost like hell sometimes. Your worst nightmare comes to pass. And if you feel any resentment, or if you have that little bit of humanity within you, and because even if you felt sad of killing your brother, that means deeply you still loved him, cared for him. You may not admit it, but it's actually what you're thinking. You're thinking, I wish this wouldn't happen, but here's something that I need to tell you before you throw or rip this paper away, whatever you do with it. But he wanted you to kill him. Instantly, Sasuke was shocked, saying, what? No, this can't be possible. I killed him. I know I was strong enough, but instantly, he just told himself, stop it. I need to finish what it says. Instantly, Izuku says, I know you might be thinking, saying, what? This isn't possible. I swear I killed him with my own two hands. But listen, your brother let him. He didn't try completely. It's not a way of disrespecting you. It's just that he couldn't fight his younger brother. He cared so much for you that he would rather let himself get killed by you for all the things that he was forced upon. The things that he didn't want to do. It's not the fault of Konoha, with Sasuke screaming saying, what? Why isn't it the village's fault? It's the reason why Uchiha were suppressed, damn it. and angrily just keeps reading, saying, "You might be saying, why isn't it Konoha's fault?" And pretty much after that, Sasuke just stopped being surprised and, God damn it! How does he know what I'm thinking? With Izuku saying, he cares too much for you. He loved you so much. He didn't care about his own life. And it's not the village's fault because it was one exact person's fault. And if you want to know the name, turn the paper behind. Turn the paper, and you'll see the name and the person who did this. With Sasuke saying, just breathing a bit heavily, saying the name, saying Danzo, and then instantly sees a little paper fall off, and it says, if you're reading this, Danzo is the man that forced everything upon the village. He did experiments. He took everything of the Uchiha. He is the reason why Konoha is like this. He made everything. There might be reasons to be able to protect the village, but everything he did was inhuman, just like Orochimaru. With instantly Sasuke saying, Danzo! Instantly punching a tree, which of course breaks, with some blood, of course, falling from his hand. Then Izuku keeps writing, saying, I understand if you're pretty pissed with that person, and I don't regret it either. I understand yourself too, because just in your place, I see why you saw him as a brother, why you looked up to him. But there's something you should know. Don't talk bad about your brother. And you may regret it now, but you'll find inner peace within it. One day you'll get the chance to be able to walk your path and find acceptance for what you did. Not today, not tomorrow, not the other day or next month. It may take years, but you'll get there eventually. So, here are the coordinates from what I last heard of from Itachi. With instantly, Sasuke said, "What? Izuku talked to Itachi? When did he?" And then Izuku says, "And also, I'll take responsibility for bringing the Uchiha bloodline up. And I promise that it will happen. I may not be an Uchiha, but I will keep my promise to bring back the Uchiha clan. But don't worry, I will find a way. It may take some time, but I hope you understand. And also, I may have gotten a bit stronger, so don't fall behind. When we meet next time, I hope we stand on good terms. And I understand if you hate me, because I'm a fake Uchiha." With Sasuke just laughing, saying, "So he knows this place now, huh?" With pretty much Izuku just sneezing, and then instantly cutting, saying, "Are you okay, Izu?" With Izuku saying, "Yeah, I think I'm just getting a small cold." Cutting saying, "What? Don't worry, I'll get you some hot water." With Izuku saying, "Cutting, it's fine." And then Izuku says, mostly thinking, "I bet someone's talking smack about me. I swear to God, I'll kick that guy's ass and show him his place." Instantly, Sasuke just sneezes and just says, "Who's talking crap about me?" But continues reading the letter. And he says, your brother." And the thing is, what I figured out about Danzo's plan was the most horrifying. He's the one that caused that night. When Sasuke read that, Sasuke just eyes widened and says, "He's the reason why Itachi did this. He's the reason why everything happened. That bastard. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna properly avenge the Uchiha." And then he says, I'm sorry, brother. I should have found the reason why. But because of my blinding rage, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me for whatever I've done. I'm sorry. But this time, I'll avenge not just the whole village, but you too, brother. And then instantly, then it said at the end saying, P.S. If you ever want to contact me, here's this. And pretty much pointed an arrow with the little insignia. With Sasuke confusing, what's this? And then, pretty much, Sasuke just kept the letter, he says. And just folds it. And he just says, thanks, Izuku. Thanks to you, I can find a reason why to fight. And why my brother protected the village. A war between the Uchiha clan and Konoha. To protect not just the villagers inside, but everyone. He did something that was heroic, yet he looks like a traitor. He made himself look like the bad guy. Like the villain, but... And then, instantly, he goes back to Itachi's dead body. And then, and of course, takes the eyes and puts it in a water jar where, let's say Itachi had close to him at all times. And then, then Sasuke closes the eyes that are not there anymore from Itachi. And then just says, I'm sorry, brother. I wish I was a better person. And he starts crying. His eyes start tearing up. With pretty much Sasuke saying, but don't worry. This time I will avenge you. I will do anything I can to fight and kill Danzo. I'll do as much as I can to that bastard for what he did to the Uchiha. Not just that, and also protect the village that you loved. I just hope I can redeem myself. And then, pretty much, Sasuke just sees a little note there, and he said, and it's from Itachi, with Sasuke saying, what's this? And it's from Itachi saying, Itachi? What the? Instantly, it says, Dear Sasuke, if you're reading this, that means you killed me. Congratulations. I knew that you would be able to. I don't know if Izuku made you a letter or not, but I remember the day that I first put you under that genjutsu. Or I don't remember. Was it a Tsukuyomi? I don't think so. I really don't remember what it's called, but I think it was a genjutsu. But pretty much, Sasuke reads it saying, I want you to burn my body. Please. I don't want the Snake Man or Orochimaru to be able to clone me and use me against my own will, but if he does somehow, I want you to free me. Just hide my dead body anywhere or burn it, whatever you want to do it. But please, be careful. And I might understand that you feel regret, anger, sadness, but don't. Do whatever you can with what you want to do. Instantly, Sasuke just remembers saying, maybe I can be a double agent for them. Instantly, Sasuke just buries the body hidden with an unmarked grave. Very well hidden. Sasuke just says, may you rest in heaven, brother, and be with our family and clan members. I will make everything better again, and I will try to be able to make the world a better place. And the only way I can think of is becoming Hokage, to try to end this cycle of hatred. And then instantly goes to the mind of Kakashi, Naruto, Izuku, and lastly Sakura. Her smiling. With Sasuke looking at his hand and then just squeezing it and just says, I will change this world one way or another. Instantly, Sasuke goes into a very hidden place, and then he remembers taking out a little note from Izuku. And then instantly, he just doesn't know what to do with it, and he says, how do I instantly remember saying, put chakra in it. Putting chakra in the... Instantly, Sasuke puts chakra on the little mark, like little insignia of... Not insignia, little mark thing on the paper. Instantly, Izuku gets a little signal with Izuku saying, he's calling me. Instantly, Izuku says to Karin saying, I'm gonna go, I'll be back in a bit, don't worry, okay? He quickly gets ready and then instantly goes out, just quickly teleports. Of course, he leaves one of the... For some reason, my brain just shut off right now. Kunai. It's kunai. Sorry. My brain shut off. Instantly, Izuku stopped pretty much in front of Sasuke in an alleyway, dark alleyway. The light hitting Izuku, and then Sasuke with the red eyes popping out of the dark. Instantly, Izuku says, what happened, Sasuke? Do you need anything? If you were able to use that means you... With Sasuke says, yes, I did. With instantly Izuku saying, do you need to clear up? Or with Sasuke saying, no, I understand what happened. I understand the reason. I just need... Izuku just finished the sentence for him saying, you need time, don't you? With Sasuke just looking up at Izuku and just shaking his head. And he said, Izuku, when did you know? With Izuku kind of nervous saying, And Sasuke yells at him saying, when did you know? With Izuku just saying, I knew for a long time. With Sasuke saying, when? When Izuku just says, when we first bumped into your brother. And Sasuke saying, that was when we were... Izuku just shook his head saying, yep, when we were going out training, going out to find the 5th Hokage. Sasuke saying, why didn't you... And Izuku instantly cut him off saying, your brother told me not to. With Sasuke saying, did he really want me to? And Izuku says, yes. So, I understand if you don't believe the words I'm saying, but even if you don't, it doesn't matter. It's what he told me. And I'm sorry. Sasuke is just punching a wall saying, damn it! Why? Why did he have to? Izuku just staying in the same place, saying he thought it was the right thing. He was stuck in the crossroad, didn't know what action to take. He thought about it in the long run, but every single option just backfired on him. So he did the toughest decision that anyone could make. And he became somewhat of an unsung hero. I understand that you may still hate him a bit, but instantly Sasuke says, no, I don't hate him anymore. With Izuku just shocks me. So you instantly, Sasuke says, yes, I care for him. And your envelope showed me that I still had that brotherly bond with him, no matter what. So, I was thinking, what if I became a double agent for Konoha? What? You'll be a double agent for us? With Sasuke saying, yes. Don't tell the others. The only one you can tell is the 5th Hokage. Understood? With Izuku saying, what about Naruto? What if he... With Sasuke saying, it's fine. I'll just play it off. You know? And if he thinks that something is off, just tell him. I'll give you messages in secret. With Izuku saying, wait, before you do anything else, here. Instantly giving him a kunai. And Sasuke says, you're still giving me it? With Izuku saying, yeah, here. You'll use this for giving me messages. And don't worry, this is a different kunai. It's not for teleporting a person. It can teleport messages too, but it's more like that for that. So don't worry. With Sasuke's, thank you, Izuku. And then he was walking away. Before Izuku was able to go, just walk off and finish, with Sasuke just saying, Izuku, instantly just starts walking towards where the light was hitting Izuku, and a little bit was hitting on him. With Sasuke saying, even if you may not be an official Uchiha, I still thank you for keeping our bloodline, the clan, keep going. Thank you. And I know this won't make anything or solve anything quickly, but I welcome you to the clan. With Izuku just turning back and says, thank you, friend. I hope we see each other again soon. If you are in trouble or anything, just I'm just one call away. I'll be there just in a flash. With Sasuke just genuinely smiling and just shaking his head saying, you idiot. Come on, go. Get out of here. Tell the 5th Hokage, but keep it a secret understood? I don't want anyone else knowing about this. With Izuku just shaking his head saying, don't worry. I won't tell a soul until everything is done. With Sasuke just smiling saying, well, see you soon. With Izuku saying the same thing, responding with just saying, see you soon as well, friend. Instantly, just flying Raijin back all the way back home. But instead of just in front of the house, it's going to be in the Hokage's office. Instantly, Izuku is in front of Lady Tsunade, and then the other ninjas, and she was in a bit of a small meeting, not too important, nothing wrong. Instantly, Tsunade sees Izuku, and he says, Izuku, what are you doing here? With Izuku saying, I have something important to discuss with you. With Tsunade seeing that Izuku was serious instead of just that kind attitude. And then she just tells everyone to leave and lock the door. With Izuku saying, everyone. With Diambu appearing saying, but we can't leave. With Izuku saying, don't worry, she's under my care for now. It's going to be a quick talk. You can just leave, and this is private. No one can know but me and the Hokage. Understood? With Diambu just shaking their head, showing the amount of respect that they give to Izuku. And then of course Diambu left the room with Lady Tsunade saying, so now we're all alone. What is it you need to talk about? Instantly Izuku says, it's about Sasuke. With instantly Tsunade saying, just getting even serious saying, sorry, I did not mean to press that button. With Tsunade getting serious saying, so what happened? With Izuku saying, I was able to convince him to be on our side, but I didn't fully convince him to come back to the village. With Tsunade saying, so, may I ask what happened? Izuku just shakes his head saying, and getting a bit closer to Tsunade, her saying, so, what is it? With Izuku saying, Sasuke will be a double agent for us, but you cannot tell anyone about this. This is between you and me. Because if more know, his core will be blown and everything will be shot. Everyone will go down to the fan. Shit will hit the fan quick and bad. But so only keep it between us, you and me. And he said after everything is done, he'll come back to the village and try to make up for everything he did. I understand that it may be difficult because since you never met him, but I trust for every word he said. And don't worry, I found a way for him to send us some letters and secret notes. So, right now he's going to be a double agent for Orochimaru. Instantly, when Tsunade heard the name Orochimaru, she got pissed, saying, "What? Orochimaru, that bastard?" And pretty much, Tsunade kind of almost broke the desk with Izuku saying, "Calm down, Lady Tsunade." And when she heard Izuku call her Lady Tsunade, that means he was serious. With Izuku saying, after he's gonna be the one that sends us notes. He'll be the mole inside. So he'll send us everything he can. Every piece of information, everything that he's researching about, but he has to make copies about it. He can't send the original because if he does, it'll show pretty much, expose him. So it may take a while, but he will be the double agent for us, the inside. With Tsunade just laying back saying, "Okay, I may not trust him, but if you do, I have no choice." With Izuku saying, "Thank you. And before I leave, here's this. This is the kunai that... This is the same kunai that Izuku gave Sasuke. With Izuku saying that, pretty much saying that it gives them like little papers, documents, anything. Let's just say for that, okay? With Tsunade saying, "Thank you, Izuku. This is going to be very useful. So, I recommend you..." But wait, are we going to tell this to not... Instantly, Izuku cut her off saying, "No. This is something that he specifically asked. Naruto will be in the way, and he may do dumb things. So we have to keep him in the dark for a bit. I understand that he will be confused of why I'm doing this, but it's for keeping his secret. It's better if we keep him in the dark because you know how he is when he knows that he's on our side. He'll try to go to Sasuke wherever he is and try to bring him back by force. But right now we're trying to take Orochimaru down from the inside, and this is our only chance. You understand?" With Tsunade just shaking her head saying, "Yes, I understand. So it's only between us. But what if the others want to be in on it?" With Izuku saying, "It's not my job, it's Sasuke. You have to contact him one way or another, and this is the only way." Izuku pointing at the kunai that he gave to Tsunade. Or whatever the item is that can pass, like, pieces of information, It doesn't have to be just a kunai, it can be other ways. Yeah, you guys can put in the comments if you want, whatever it is you want. And I don't remember the rest of the part for, the only thing that I remember is that they found Orochimaru and the hideout, and the reason why is because Sasuke gave them the location and also the information of what Orochimaru was doing, and I forgot what Orochimaru was doing. I really did forget, but I digress, and pretty much Izuku is the only one that knows of how they're getting this information. And Tsunade is just saying that they just have someone that's helping them from the inside. So a mole, which pretty much just told Izuku, Sai, Naruto, and Sakura. Pretty much same thing as canon as they were with Izuku pretty much going rampant about Orochimaru taking Sasuke away, of course. With Izuku was able to calm him down a bit more though, because Izuku knew what Sasuke was doing and he didn't want Sasuke's to be exposed, With Izuku saying that he'll fight Orochimaru for now, and you guys can go to the base. He'll catch up. Pretty much Orochimaru saying that, why is a weakling like you fighting me? Pretty much looking down on Izuku, because he looks like he's not that strong. And then Izuku goes into Sage mode. Because of the clones, remember? He's reverse summoning. Well, pretty much, instantly, when Orochimaru just felt the energy coming off of Izuku, he was amazed. He didn't know what to expect from Izuku. Instantly, not just that, the eye turned some hot. What's the color between? I forgot what the color between orange and red was. I think it was like a really red orange. I don't remember. Just please tell me in the comments. And actually, no, the color doesn't color. The color of the eye does change to red for the Sharingan, but the pupil stays the same. Mostly because of the Sage mode. Izuku still gets the little Tomoe Sharingan things. He still has those. It's just that it looks a bit different. Let's say it looks like, yeah, it just looks like that. I don't know how to describe it really. I'm sorry if I'm bad at it, but that's the best way I can describe it. He still has it's like a 3 Tomoe Sharingan, let's say. With instantly when Orochimaru sees this, he's shocked. He said, did I miss another one? There was another survivor of the Uchiha clan? How were you? What is Izuku just saying? I didn't show it myself because you were looking for me. So I kept myself hidden until I wanted to be shown. I wanted to be found. Pretty much Izuku just saying that he was hiding. He didn't want to show himself until he was ready, which like he was strong. So Izuku and let's say it was kind of going the same fight, but instead of Naruto, it's Izuku and not turning into the tailed beast. With also Orochimaru not knowing that he's a Jinchuriki. And of course, Jinchurikis can be healed by their tailed beast. With Izuku getting hurt a lot and also being poisoned from Orochimaru, because Orochimaru wants to kill Izuku. With Izuku healing the marks like burning, with Orochimaru saying, "What? How is this possible? How can you heal so quickly? What are you?" With Izuku just saying, Izuku Midoriya. But I guess the Midoriya isn't the only last name. Izuku Uchiha Midoriya would be suffice. Instantly, Izuku just jumps towards Orochimaru. Instantly, keeps attacking Orochimaru, able to attack and also kill him a few. Not kill him, but like make him regenerate bodies and stuff, kind of like that. Instantly, Izuku was able to defeat him and make Orochimaru run back, pretty much cower away. And we go to the perspective of Naruto. Instantly, Naruto and Sakura and Kakashi and Sai are all shocked. By the way, just remember, I don't remember every single little detail, so if you guys tell me like, no, this is wrong, this is what actually happened, blah 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 blah, remember, I don't know every single little detail, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a story nonetheless. So, I digress, and we continue. With Sasuke, not shocked, but also just says, "Why are you here?" Mostly playing like he's not like the, like acting that he's not the fake, not the dog, like the double agent. With Naruto saying, "Sasuke, it's really you," pretty much telling him to let's get out of here and go back to the village. Of course, the same as canon. I don't remember what happened in canon, so I'm just gonna say that. Like same as canon, pretty much telling Sasuke to come with them. With Sakura, of course, telling him to come with them. With Sasuke saying, "Sorry, but I can't yet." With Naruto saying, "Wait, yet? So you're thinking of..." With Sasuke saying, "Yes, I am thinking of coming back to the village, but not yet." With Izuku saying, with Naruto, sorry, saying, "What do you mean? Are you still looking for your brother or something?" With Sasuke saying, "No, I'm looking for one. I'm doing something. I'm looking for something. I'm trying to look for one man. And after we defeat this insane right here, we shall when everything's calmed down, that's when I'll go back to the village." With Naruto saying, "Wait, but what changed your mind?" With Sasuke just pulling up a paper saying, "This. But don't worry, I won't tell you who wrote it." With Naruto just saying, just thinking, saying, "Where have I seen that piece of paper? I swear it feels familiar." With Naruto saying, "Did Izuku write that?" Instantly, Sasuke kind of flinches a little bit. With Naruto seeing it, saying, "Wait, so you're telling me you're the..." Sasuke saying, "Shut up. Right now, don't do anything. I will return to the village, but not now. I'm being a double agent, so don't expose me." And Kakashi is shocked. So Izuku was... And Sasuke says, "Yes, but right now I can't leave. If I do, I'll get suspicion. Suspicion will happen, so sorry about this." But instantly, Sasuke takes out his sword. And pretty much, if I remember correctly, in this part, this is when Sasuke and Naruto fight a bit. Pretty much, Sasuke saying, "If you want, I need to keep my... I can't be exposed right now, so I hope you understand." Instantly, Kakashi says, "Don't worry, we do." And Naruto was a bit angry, but saying, "When? Doesn't Izuku know?" With Sasuke saying, "He knew the whole time. It's just that he wanted you to play along, you could say, for his master plan, so I can gain the trust of Orochimaru and try to kill him myself." Pretty much, let's say Naruto and Sasuke fight. So pretty much, they fight, and I think this is where Sasuke was able to escape. So pretty much, he gains a bit of the trust from Orochimaru, let's say because he was able to take some of the research without pretty much, okay, of course, no one that was loyal to Orochimaru heard the conversation that Sasuke and Naruto had, so no one heard it, so he's still, like, not exposed as a double agent, or spy, whatever you want to call it. And when Izuku went back to everyone else, he just said, "What happened?" Instantly, Naruto went up to Izuku saying, "You bastard, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me Sasuke was working with us?" And pretty much punched Izuku with Naruto being pissing. "Why didn't you trust me enough?" With Izuku saying, "It's not that I didn't trust you, it's just that you screwed things up." With Naruto saying, "How would I?" With Izuku saying, "For one, you would actually try to force him to come back to the village, even though there's a reason why he has to stay behind. And I bet you were trying to hold yourself back from not pretty much punching his lights out so you can take him back." With pretty much Naruto just thinking, he's right. But then he got... sorry. Pretty much Izuku just saying, "I understand you're pissed at me right now, but right now is not the best time." And pretty much, let's skip a few weeks, pretty much the Hokage... I think it was the Hokage meeting. Pretty much everything went into canon, where Obito declared war on everyone. And the same thing as canon happened. Because in reality, I don't remember everything. I just remember very little bits. And also, there's going to be a bit of surprise near the end, so... Okay. Pretty much, we continue to what as canon with Obito declaring war. I don't remember most of the details, but I do remember, like, the fight. It involved Madara. Before anything else. I remember a bit of Itachi. Yes, it was Itachi and I forgot, like, the undead Itachi. You know what I mean? So pretty much, I don't remember what it's called, but if you guys do know, please put it in the comments. Instantly, let's say, right, we're at that part for now. Before, like, the I don't remember in the order. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. I just don't remember everything. Pretty much Sasuke meeting Itachi again. When pretty much, and also the same thing as canon for Naruto about the crow. He did the same thing. The crow did the same thing. Pretty much freed Itachi from his control and everything. Pretty much, Itachi. Wait, what was the guy's name that was like mutated to a snake? I think it was Kabuto. I think it was Kabuto. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm messing everything up, but I have very little memories of the war arc for this. I only know it was the war arc, but I digress and we continue with pretty much Itachi. Well, sorry, Sasuke seeing Itachi, and he's like, "What? Is that really? No, he's dead." But instantly he starts running towards Itachi, and then just something in him yelled out, "Itachi!" Instantly Itachi stopped and just turned around, and then instantly Itachi saw Sasuke. Itachi says, "Sasuke, what are you?" Instantly Sasuke says, "Itachi, is that really you?" Instantly Itachi says, "Yes, but what are you?" I don't remember why Sasuke was there. I'm sorry. You guys might be telling me in the comments saying, it's because he was like right here. But remember, he's a double agent for the, pretty much for the, pretty much the Alliance, pretty much. So pretty much, he was given a little message from Tsunade that Naruto and Izuku are gonna need backup. And pretty much, I don't remember who else was there. I only remember it was Naruto. So let's say Izuku is there too. Instantly, Itachi says, "Where are you going? I want to help you." With Itachi shocked, "What's this sudden change, Sasuke?" With Sasuke just pretty much pressuring his hand, saying, "I'm sorry. I want to say sorry for killing you. And I will make things instantly." Itachi does the same thing, putting his forehead on Sasuke's forehead, saying that I will always, don't worry. I already have forgiven you for the very beginning. I never hated you. And Sasuke says, I understand why you did it. And I will say it again. One day, when we were younger, you're my hero, big brother. When Itachi just heard that, he just couldn't help but smile. With Itachi says, "Do you want to do one last mission together?" Sasuke says, "Yes." So, let's go. Instantly, they keep, like, pretty much jumping from tree to tree. I don't remember, but I think it was, like, versus Kabuto. Pretty much, Izuku pretty much telling Kabuto to bring the... Pretty much, it was the same thing about the 4 Hokage. Pretty much, same thing, pretty much. But then, I don't remember what else, but the only thing that I remember about, Naruto is from like getting the KCM mode, like Kurama Chakra mode. And I actually wanted to do something a little similar to Izuku. But here's going to be a bit different. I don't remember the order, guys. Please don't hate me or anything. Just remember, I don't remember like in what order they're in. So please correct me in the comments, please. Pretty much, Sasuke and Itachi are fighting Kabuto, with Sasuke happening to be finally able to fight with his older brother for one last time, the first and last time. And then we switch to Izuku and Naruto with Killer Bee, the 8 Tails Jinchuriki. Pretty much going the same thing, doing the same thing as canon, pretty much taking him to a room to meditate and take the chakra. With Killer Bee saying pretty much just doing the same rapper thing, but telling Yamato, I think it was Yamato, that the new temporary leader for the Team 7, instantly. Oh, and also if you're hearing dog barks in the background, it's just the neighbors. But I digress. So pretty much, it's the same thing as canon. With Naruto starting to have trouble with Izuku asking Isobu of what is Izuku doing? With mostly saying that out loud for both Isobu and the others. With pretty much, I think Killer B said that he's trying to control the chakra. With Izuku saying what? But don't I already have control? With Killer B saying yes, you have control part of it, but there's actually a pure. I think it was like a pure version, like pure chakra control for like Kurama, like the Kurama thing. So Izuku asked if he can try to do the same thing if he can also help Izuku with. Sorry, not Naruto. If Izuku can help Naruto also, with pretty much Killer B saying, "I think you could." Instantly, Izuku goes next to Naruto and meditates next to him. The same thing happens, but it's not as violent as Izuku. Pretty much like the mid transformation of the Three Tails, pretty much. One side is pretty much not the monster, and one side is Izuku. But something happens. Their chakra was starting to intertwine for both Naruto and Izuku. Instantly, when Izuku woke up, he was in his jail, like, the little room within him where Isobu is, and Isobu says, "So, you want to learn how to do it, huh?" Izuku says, "Yes, but how will I do it?" Isobu said, "It's not gonna be easy, but we have to fight. So you can learn how to do it, and you're gonna have to try to take the chakra from me." With Izuku saying, but will that hurt?" With Izuku saying, "I don't know, because that never happened. But we can try, I guess." Instantly, and for Naruto, it's pretty much the same as canon, him fighting it, him having extreme trouble controlling Kurama and also the hatred within him. But then, the same thing as canon is when he meets his mother. Everything is canon, but something else happens with Izuku saying, "What's happening? Where am I?" And instantly, because of some, let's just say for a random reason, it wasn't something connected both Izuku and Naruto's chakra for just a split second. But that split second felt like minutes or hours, you can say. Instantly, Izuku was also fighting Isobu, but something happened. Change appeared out of the ground, with Isobu saying, "What the hell is happening?" With Izuku saying, "I don't know either." Instantly, something bright glowed instantly, and then Izuku was in a place where it was golden, and he started yelling Isobu's name, saying, "Isobu! Are you here? Isobu!" Pretty much the woman saying, it's really not nice to yell, Pretty much the same thing as canon, but then instantly Izuku sees a red-haired woman saying, "Miss, where am I?" With the woman saying, "It's my chakra." It pretty much explaining that she is here because to thank Izuku. With Izuku saying, "For what? I don't know you, and I don't know what I did, but yeah, you're welcome, I guess." With Kushina saying, "You may not know, but..." Instantly Naruto appears and looks around saying, "Where am I again? What happened?" Instantly he sees Izuku saying, Izuku, how are you here?" "No, it must be the tricks of the tailed fox. It can't be him. He doesn't look that idiotic." With Izuku saying, "Excuse me?" Instantly punches Naruto in the back of the head. With Naruto saying, "How?" And then just says, "Wait, Izuku, is that really you?" With Izuku just humping, saying, "It is me, you idiot." Pretty much arguing, with Kushina just laughing. With Naruto saying, "Who is she?" With Izuku saying, "I don't know." With Naruto saying, "But besides, how did you get here?" With Izuku saying, "I was actually doing the same training as you." With Naruto saying, "What?" By the way, guys, I don't know if you can actually get ICM mode well, if Izuku can get an ICM mode, like the same thing as Izuku. But let's just say for now, any like tailed beast you have, you can actually obtain like the CM mode for like whichever tailed beast you have. Let's say that's possible. It's just going to be very difficult. You know, you understand me, right? So pretty much, let's say yeah. But I digress, and we continue where we are with pretty much Naruto and Izuku. Pretty much the same thing as kind of happens between Naruto with Kushina hitting him and telling him, you know, with Naruto is shocked and crying, saying, "Why?" Instantly, he just hugs her. Same thing as canon, same interaction. With Izuku confused, saying, "What's going on?" Pretty much him killing the mood. With Naruto, "You're killing the mood, man." With Izuku saying, "I'm just confused of what's happening." With Naruto saying, "You're an idiot. This is my mom." With Izuku saying, "Your mom? How would I know that this is your mom? What?" Pretty much shocked, pretty much dumbfounded, saying, "There's no way this is your mom." Pretty much Kushina got a bit offended, saying, "What do you mean?" With Izuku, "You're too beautiful to be his mother. There's no way this idiot can be your son." Pretty much Naruto saying, "What are you calling me then, huh? Who are you calling an idiot?" Pretty much, of course, having that little sibling thing happening. With Kushina just laughing again, and she just says that both of you are literally like brothers right now. With Izuku and Naruto, of course, stop fighting and just look at her. With Naruto saying, "Well, actually, he is like a brother to me." With Izuku saying, "I know, and I am also like a brother to him, and he's also like a brother to me." And also, with same interaction with Naruto, and Izuku's actually sitting there next to Naruto. Pretty much, Naruto asking about what he would look like if he would look better with red hair. With Izuku just thinking, saying, "No, you would look way worse than you are now." With Naruto just looking at him, saying, "You, god damn it!" Pretty much getting a bit angry. With Kushina just hitting both of them in the head, saying, "Ow!" Pretty much putting their hands in the back of the head. With Kushina saying, "No fighting right now!" And like by instinct, both Izuku and Naruto saying, "Yes, ma'am." Pretty much, it kind of reminded them with Sakura when she got a bit angrier. She does get a bit scary sometimes. Like, all of them do at some moments, but, you know. So pretty much, Kushina pretty much stopped them from arguing. They are still like brothers, pretty much, and she sees that she's happy that she has a friend. That her son has a friend. And she asks of, "When did you two meet?" With Izuku saying, "Well, it's a bit of a long story. I remember like it was yesterday completely." With Naruto saying, "Yeah, I do too. It was strange, you can say, but fun, amazing nonetheless." With Izuku saying that, "I remember a little bit of what happened, but not too much. The only thing I remember is that there was a weird portal around the little forest, and I went to go look at it, and then I touched it, but then I fell completely in the little portal, the little circular thing, but then I fell from down to a tree, and I kind of met met Naruto that way, really, like I fell and hurt my arm." And pretty much, Naruto says, "Yeah, it was a weird one, but he was like a brother. We went through everything, and it was nice to not be alone." With Izuku and Naruto just fist bumping. With Izuku saying, "Enough about us, though. We want to know the juicy stuff behind you and Lord Fourth." Instantly, Kushina kind of blushed, saying, "What do you mean?" Instantly, Naruto says, "Yes, come on, Mom. I want to know how you and Dad met." Pretty much the same interaction. And it's pretty much the same interaction about Kushina being embarrassed and saying, "You know," a lot. And Naruto knowing this. And Kushina says, "Oh, okay." And pretty much tells the same backstory. The same way, they met the same way. Nothing's changed about that story. And after that's finished, and she just notices that her hand's fading. With Naruto saying, "Are you really gonna go now?" Izuku saying, Miss, are you with Kushina saying, don't call me Kushina. You can call me Mom if you want. Besides, you're like a son too. Just by meeting you first time. Wait, sorry. Okay, I'm back, sorry. So pretty much, Kushina went up to both of them with Kushina telling him, be strong, and don't worry, I'll look over you with your dad. And I promise that one day we will meet again. Not today, not tomorrow, but one day. And then she looks at Izuku and says, Izuku, thank you. Thank you for being a brother and a really important friend to Naruto. Thank you for being there for him. Even if you went through some trials with him, I thank you for being there with my son. Thank you so much. And instantly, pretty much, she does the same thing to what she did to Naruto in canon, but instead of just hugging Izuku, she hugged instead of just hugging Naruto, she hugged both Izuku and Naruto at the same time, and she said, thank you. The thing is, if I was still alive, and both of you met each other again, I would have adopted you and made you my own son too. So, thank you, son. Instantly, Izuku got a bit of a flashback instantly about seeing a woman with green hair but not able to see the face correctly. And he just says, thank you, son. And pretty much just having fun, talking, everything. And he remembers a little bit of memories of him getting bullied. There was people flying. He gets a little bit of memories of his past. And then instantly he just sees. And he just closes his eyes, and the same thing as canon that happened to Kushina. Both Izuku and Naruto see each other, eye to eye, and just fist bump saying, good luck. Pretty much the same thing happens to Naruto as canon. Now we go to Izuku, where Izuku was chained, with Naruto pretty much taking out the chakra from Izuku, with Izuku surprised, saying, so, you finally came back. Instantly, Izuku just yelled on the top of his lungs saying, I'm not gonna lose today, nor ever! Well, not ever, but, he got too much he got in the moment, And I will stand by Naruto. For whatever reason, I will be next to my brother. So he won't be alone ever again! Pretty much does almost the same attack with the big Rasengan, pretty much attacking Isobu and doing Shadow Clones. The same move as Naruto, but with a different Rasengan. It's mixed with lightning in it. Which Izuku throws a bunch of them. And Izuku was able to take all the chakra from Isobu. Pretty much. But it was, of course, it's less powerful than... Of course, it's not as powerful as the Ninetales, but still, it has pretty decent power. And pretty much, Izuku looks the same as Naruto, but it's pretty much his aura is green, of course, not yellow. I mean, orange is it orange or yellow? But pretty much it's green compared to Izuku. Sorry, compared to Naruto's. And pretty much, Izuku just looks around him, and he looks at Izuku saying, I'm sorry, are you okay? With Izuku shocked and looking at Izuku saying, whoa, you look pretty badass. With Izuku saying, thanks, pretty much rubbing the back of his head. With Izuku saying, looking at Isobu, which Isobu looks a bit more skinnier and more tired, and Izuku just, are you okay? You look like you're you were hungry for months and you didn't eat. With Izuku saying, yeah, it's gonna take me a while to regain my strength, but don't worry, I will regain it, in a bit. It'll take me a few days, I'd say. But don't worry. With Izuku saying, thank you for being my partner. I'm not saying goodbye, but still, I'm thankful. With Isobu saying, thanks. So, what are you gonna call this mode? With Izuku thinking, I got the chakra from you, so, and pretty much I have this form, so, Isobu chakra mode. Why not? With Isobu saying, well, I'm honored for something being called after me. With Izuku saying, for short, it's gonna be ICM. Can't talk. ICM mode. With Isobu saying, sounds nice. I like it. Pretty much, Izuku says, may I ask what jutsus you do? With Isobu saying, mostly the jutsus that I use are mostly water-based. And very little bit of lightning-based. But also, it increases your efficiency for water chakra. I can do some shit. You can use some of my shell as armor too, but it's gonna be more of an energy base. So you can make it turn into physical form to protect others. You understand me? With Izuku saying, yeah. But there's something that I need to know about Sharingan. I feel like I haven't went to its full potential, you know? Izuku saying, yes, understandable. It looks like you can still go further, but you're in a bit of a block. With Izuku saying, yeah, but what is it? Izuku figured out saying, maybe I understand it now. With Izuku saying, what is it? Izuku instantly saying, because you're not an actual Uchiha. Izuku saying, oh, so with Izuku saying, but you can still use some of the abilities, but I don't know. Do you guys remember that little? What does Sasuke do for the guy with the giant sword that covers Kurama? I forgot the name. Was it Susanoo? I think it was Susanoo. I don't remember it, but I think with Isobu saying you have to get the way to get your Susanoo. I think you have to fully master it, and I don't know. But let's just say for now. Well, I would just say for Izuku's case, yes, he needs the help to be able to unlock it. But there's gonna be something. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be something that's gonna help Izuku. You'll just wait for it. You'll see. But I digress. Instantly, Izuku says, but I digress. You are able to pull out this much power. So, pat yourself in the back. You did it. You're able to catch up to Naruto. With Izuku smiling, saying, I hope I can be there by his side for a while, at least a little longer. With Isobu confusing, what do you mean? With Izuku looking at his hand saying, it feels something. I have a sense that we might go our separate paths after everything is over, maybe. I'm not sure, but we feel Isobu saying, look, you may be separated, but that doesn't mean you will be you may be separated from different paths, but that doesn't mean that you'll be gone forever. You may cross paths again along the road. Not today, not that day, maybe the day before after that, but one day you will. It's part of the journey to be able to change. So, don't think too much of it. Just enjoy the life that you're living. With Izuku saying, wow, I never knew you were the wise type. With Izuku getting a bit angry saying, what do you mean by that? With Izuku just chuckling saying, don't worry about it. Just take a rest right now. Pretty much instantly, same thing as canon. They both stop and then Izuku and Naruto look at each other. With Naruto saying, so, you were able to achieve it too, huh? With Izuku saying, yeah, it was pretty troublesome, but I was able to do it. With Izuku just saying, with Naruto saying, it was a bit troublesome, but something tells me that things will get better. with Izuku saying, "Of course." Pretty much both Izuku and Naruto smiling at each other, and both of them doing a fist bump. And then, pretty much the same thing as canon, but not just trying to protect Naruto. It's both Izuku and Naruto. With Naruto and Izuku doing the same thing as canon. Well, mostly Naruto doing the same thing as canon, using on his new KCM mode. Well, not full KCM. Pretty much the same, like the beginning's KCM. It's kind of like that. That's gonna be the same thing as for Izuku and Naruto. Pretty much both of them are gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna be different for Izuku's case though. But you'll understand what I mean. Instantly, Naruto notices everything happening about the war and everything, trying to defend Naruto and Izuku. And Naruto says, "Izuku, use your..." Izuku instantly turned into the green thing, and then everyone was shocked too. Instantly, everyone asked, "Wait, how does he..." Instantly, everyone sees the insignia that was on Izuku. That's when Iruka figured out, "You're Shiriki also?" With Izuku saying, "Surprise!" I didn't want to tell anyone, just in case if there was a spy amongst us. With Iruka shaking his head saying, "Understandable. But still, we can't let you go." This is when the same thing as what Naruto sees, fighting everyone, one of his friends, everything. Same thing as canon. Instantly, Izuku and Naruto. By the way, I'm just letting you know, I don't remember the order if Naruto fought Madara first before getting the new KCM mode, or was it after? I'm very sorry if I got this mixed up, but let's say this is after. Let's just say for now. So pretty much, same thing as canon for when Madara was appearing. Everyone was fighting. And then pretty much both Izuku and Naruto appeared. Pretty much, of course, able to fight off all of the tree. Well, mostly Naruto was the one that stayed behind, trying to help everyone else. Instantly, Naruto helps everyone. I don't remember everything. Let's say there was two different teams. Let's say two different teams. One where they were fighting Madara, and one was fighting with the other the other guys, pretty much mimicking the other, the other ninjas. Instantly, both Izuku and Naruto. Izuku said that he'll go to where Gaara is, and you stay here helping the others if they need any help. With instantly, Izuku says, "Yes, fine, but what happens if you..." With Izuku saying, "Don't worry, I won't die that easily again." With Naruto says, "You better not. I'll hold you up to that word. I'll hold you up to that, sorry." With Izuku says, "Don't worry, I will be back, I promise." And then instantly, Izuku goes running up to where Gaara and the others are. But remember, if you guys are pretty much telling me, "No, it's wrong, it's not like this, blah, 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 blah." Pretty much, remember, I haven't seen every episode of Naruto. I have seen some episodes, but the one that I mostly remember is pretty much the Madara fight. Instead of Naruto going, which pretty much Izuku is the one that replaces Naruto in this case. Pretty much everyone sees Izuku. And everyone, Gaara, Temari, and everyone sees Izuku, and they yell out, "Izuku!" Pretty much extremely, people excited seeing one of the heroes and the brother of Naruto. With Izuku looking at Temari and Gaara, with Izuku looking at Gaara saying, "What's wrong? What's happening?" With Gaara saying that there's someone standing right over there. Pretty much, Gaara's in the back lines, as the last defense, since he can use sand, And pretty much, Temari is pretty much fighting with all she's got, trying to avoid the hit, being killed. And Izuku asked, who are they fighting? instantly, Gaara just got kind of scared and said, Madara Uchiha. Instantly, Izuku just looked at him saying, what? But he didn't say anything else, saying, don't worry, I got this. Instantly, and he took out a kunai, and he asked Gaara to throw it as far as he can with the sand. Gaara pretty much followed for what Izuku said, and pretty much threw it to where they were. And Izuku just pretty much did the flying rising over there. Instantly, and the thing is, Madara was about to attack Temawari, if I remember her name was correct, said it that way correctly. Before he almost attacked her or killed her, kunai appeared and pretty much hit the other kunai that Madara had off his hand, flying off, and instantly Izuku appeared out of nowhere and kicked him in the face away. Instantly, Temari says, Izuku, how did you? Izuku says, don't worry, I'm back up. Everyone else sees Izuku here, and they were so happy they yelled up and cheering for him. By the way, I don't remember how the fighting scene with Naruto and Madara happened. So let's just say it kind of went in canon, with except pretty much Izuku replacing Naruto in this situation, with Madara extremely surprised that someone was able to catch him off guard. With Izuku looking down and saying, so, you're the legendary Madara Uchiha, right? With Madara just pretty much cracking his neck saying, yes? What is it? What of it, child? Instantly, Izuku looks up, and then the not Rinnegan. I forgot what it was called. You know, like, what Sasuke has. Where for, like, I forgot what the black flames were called. Let me go back. I'll search it up right now. It's the Mangekyo Sharingan. And so pretty much Madara sees this. And I forgot to tell you guys that, of course, Sasuke did kill Danzo. Of course. Who, you guys already know. You've seen the anime. I did see that part where Sasuke killed Danzo. And it went the same as canon. But no one was holding... Danzo wasn't able to hold anyone hostage, but yes, that was a bit of a quick recap. Sasuke did kill Danzo, just letting you know. And he did get revenge for his clan. And of course, he did get the surgery for Itachi's eyes because of Orochimaru. Thanks to him, he has a Mangekyo Sharingan as canon. So pretty much, Madara was shocked that someone has the Mangekyo Sharingan. He says, so, you're an Uchiha. With Izuku saying, you could say that. With Madara confused with that answer, but still didn't put any bother to it. Pretty much, Madara says, so, you think you can beat me? With Izuku saying, who knows? If we just stand here then. Pretty much, Madara and Izuku fight. I don't remember how it went in canon, so let's say it went as canon, pretty much. And you guys might be saying, no, just go through the fight. But let's just say it went as canon with the, pretty much, of course, Naruto is replaced by Izuku. Instantly, let's just leave, let's not leave it there, because I just don't remember most of it. I don't remember everything of it. I only remember, like, the last part where they were fighting the Ten Tails. I don't remember how the Ten Tails appeared. I really don't. I'm sorry. So, pretty much, you guys just tell me what happened, how it was summoned, but just tell me in the comments. So, pretty much, the same thing as canon happens, where the war was happening. Obito next to Madara, being on top of the Ten Tails. Everything as canon happens. Pretty much instantly, Izuku helping the others, and also doing some shadow clones like Naruto to help and support. And instantly, same thing as canon for when Naruto was about to be hit. But instantly, Neji is in the way. And that's where we're gonna leave it off. I hope you guys enjoy, and please correct me if I got some things wrong, and tell me what I should fix a bit. So pretty much for the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed this what if. Have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Please take care of yourself. Goodbye.